Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss where's your refund. That's right, I know you guys want your money for the 2024 tax season. We're also going to discuss the child tax credit and more. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of taxes, you've come to the right place. All you got to do is stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below, and you're in just like that. Now, guys, before we go ahead and kick things off with the video, I want to thank DeleteMe for sponsoring today's video. Y'all, I am constantly being bothered by people calling and texting me to buy my home, sell me insurance, even though I have never posted my phone number or home address on any public website. Like, I just don't do that, right? But somehow, I don't know how, these marketers, they know my name, they know my phone number, and they even know the properties that I own. And it's because our personal information is being sold online by data brokers. But don't worry, okay? There's a solution, and that is DeleteMe. Now, DeleteMe is a subscription-based service that goes in and removes your personal information from off the internet. They have these privacy experts that delete your personal data like your phone number, your address from the websites where they are being sold. And guys, it is super easy to get started. All you do is just provide them with like your past address as well as your full name and even your email address, and they take it from there. Like, that's all you have to do. You'll receive a welcome email with your personal profile page where you can go in and then you can specify like what information that you want to be deleted. But what's more is that DeleteMe, they will provide a privacy report every 3 months, and this details like what personal information was removed and then also from what website in which it was removed as well. So since I've started using DeleteMe, I've noticed a significant reduction in my spam calls as well as those text messages. Now, I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's not zero, but it is much more manageable, okay? So don't let these data brokers profit from your personal information. Definitely not in 2024. We have options now, guys, okay? Protect your privacy with DeleteMe. And now DeleteMe is offering a 20% discount for my audience on their DeleteMe plan. Simply go to joindeleteme.com/Shalae and use the promo code Shalae at checkout. So you guys can go ahead and take advantage of this offer right now and enjoy like the spam-free life. Okay, we need that in 2024. All right, guys, so did you see the news about the child tax credit? Yes, it has came out. Finally, we have the child tax credit that has been approved, but let's go ahead and talk about it. Because the House accomplished something unusual for a Wednesday night, okay, in passing the child tax credit for millions of low-income families. Now, the bill passed the House by a vote of 357 to 70, earning more support from Democrats than Republicans. We already knew this, right? But next up, it does have to go to the Senate, but a lot of people were saying if it can pass the House, because there was a lot of back and forth on what needed to be included, what should not be included, that it was just so much that if it can pass the House, it should be smooth sailing into the Senate, and then it would need 60 votes before it can send the bill to President Biden's desk. So as of right now, we will have to see exactly what's going on, but the bill contains where households earning $200,000 for single or $400,000 for couples with children ages 16 and under are generally eligible for the $2,000 amount, but the plan would include where $1,800 of that will be refundable for the tax year of 2023, as well as $1,900 for 2024, and then $2,000 for 2025. So a lot of people are like, well, who gets the child tax credit? Now, according to the IRS, children with a Social Security number and those who are eligible or under the age of 17 by the end of the calendar year are eligible for this child tax credit. Now, parents, you can go ahead and claim for each qualifying child that has lived with you for more than half the year, as well as, you'll claim them as a dependent, but they can also be claimed by your foster parents, relatives, grandparents, step-parents, as long as the child meets the IRS eligibility requirements. So if you have already submitted your tax returns, what does this mean for you? Because I talked about this in the video yesterday. Now, the IRS wants to ensure that taxpayers who have already filed their returns before any legislation is enacted, you will get the payments that are eligible to you without having to take any additional steps. The IRS got you covered. You don't have to do anything at all. Now, what does this mean for my people that are on Social Security and Ssdi? Should you still file taxes? Should you let your children be dependent on someone else's taxes? What if you're not required to, right? Well, it all depends on whether you could receive a tax refund by filing. So, for example, if you have any tax deductions that you would benefit from, like the child tax credit or the earned income tax credit, then of course you can get a significant amount, like you can get some money, okay, by filing. Now, if you had the federal tax income withheld from your paycheck, or you've made estimated tax payments in 2023, then a tax return would help you get your tax refund. But remember, you must earn at least $2,500 to receive a refund, even if you don't owe any tax with the additional child tax credit. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there, guys. There's so many states that are offering where you can get additional state tax refunds as well as child tax credits as well. Just make sure that if you allow someone to file you as a dependent or your children as dependents, understand what you're getting into, because you can get some extra money back, okay? So just make sure you understand that. Where can you find like your Ssdi benefit amount for 2023? So if you received a 2023 benefit statement, you should have got it in the mail from the Social Security Administration office. If for some reason you can't find the letter, you can go online to my Social Security account as well. But like I said, guys, the main thing is just understand the benefits of the child tax credit. What is your state offering? Because like in Michigan, residents who qualify for money through the earned income credit can get both not only the state of Michigan, but also the federal government as well. So Michigan has their own income tax credit that's going to surprise a lot of people this year, because they're giving a higher payout after you file your 2023 tax returns. So before this change was signed into law last year, if you had a Michigan credit on your 2022 returns, then it only was worth about $34, right? If you had no children. For those that had one child, they got about $224. And then for those that had two or more children, you got about $416 in 2022. But in 2023, the maximum earned income credit, they have increased now to $2,229 for those with 3 or more children. So you see it went from $416 to now $2,229. So that's why I would tell you guys to definitely check out my other video, because a lot of states, I know like Vermont is giving additional $1,000. I think Colorado is doing something as well. New Mexico is doing something. So just understand what you're getting into if you allow others to file your children as dependents. Now, also in Michigan, don't forget that they are also giving out a $550 tax refund check or rebate check for 700,000 Michigan households. So that's going to start February 13th, and it will automatically go to those who qualify for the earned income tax credit in 2022. Then you will be able to get that. So just because people are getting money now, you never know what states may come back and start to issue out a year or two later. So keep that in mind as well. Now, the IRS has upgraded their Where's My Refund tool as well for the 2024 tax season. Now, according to this announcement from the IRS, most refunds should be issued within 21 days. But of course, that's not always the case, right? They want to caution taxpayers to not rely on a refund by a certain date when making major purchases or even trying to pay your bills, because some returns may require additional review and may take longer, especially for those that will be using the child tax credit. Now, the IRS also noted that it has made improvements and upgrades to the refund tracker tool to help taxpayers get clear information on when exactly your refund is after you filed it as well. So according to the agency, the Where's My Refund tool, they're going to provide more detailed status. It's going to be in plain language, better capability on your cell phone or mobile devices as well. But, you know, usually you used to get those generic messages saying that it has been processed, check back later. But with the improvements, you're going to get more detailed, more updates. And the moment that you e-file, guys, you can receive that within 24 hours. So go on there, check the information as well. I'll go ahead and put up just some more frequently asked questions that I came across as well. So if you have any other questions, definitely ask your tax preparer. That is going to be your first line of communication that I would go to. But if you have questions about, like, if you haven't filed taxes in years, or how to avoid tax scams, or what if you made a mistake and you tried filing on your own, I'll definitely have a lot of those questions that I'll have displayed on the screen as well. Now, with tax season underway, the IRS is warning about the criminal scams that are going on. So we all know that every tax season comes scam season, right? So the IRS criminal investigation is urging taxpayers to protect yourself from scams. That means avoid getting scams as well. The agency said that people should not use preparers who promise you a large refund or a big refund. Of course, you need to use like a reputable tax professional who signs and enters your the tax identification number as well on your tax return, and provides you a copy of your tax return for your records, as well as they said never just sign any blank forms as well. The IRS, of course, will never send you like any emails, links, or attachments, or any unsolicited text messages, okay, about your tax return or those claiming to be from the IRS. So the emails more than likely will be fraudulent, include like malware, any type of compromised personal information. Just put it this way, okay? The IRS is not going to contact you by email or text message or a pigeon or even social media, guys. They have your personal information, your financial information. If they need to contact you, it's usually through correspondence. The only people they're going to reach out to you is scammers. And yeah, this is what we have, guys. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you awaiting your tax refunds as well? I mean, it has been a long year, a hard year. Everything is so expensive. So I understand if you've already filed your taxes. I have not filed mine just yet. I should be receiving some of my W-2s before the end of this week, and I'm gonna file. I'm gonna file, but we'll see how this goes. But let me know, what do you think about your tax refund? Have you already checked the status of it to see if it's there? And this is all I have. Don't forget to go ahead and protect your privacy with DeleteMe. And remember, right now, DeleteMe is offering 20% discount for my audience on their DeleteMe plan. Simply go to joindeleteme.com/Shalae. Use promo code Shalae at checkout and take advantage of this offer, guys. We already see that, you know, scamming is at an all-time high in 2024. So definitely enjoy a spam-free life. All right. Bye, guys.